where to go. If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did. Little Lego is where to go. If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did. Little Lego is where to go. If you want to find ways to have everyone know, it's your toy of choice. Since you were a kid, the only Lego building you ever did.
Hey everybody. Thanks for coming in. We got 2 people in here, it looks like. And I have special guest Aaron again. He's a fellow legal YouTuber. So we were just gonna kind of chill a little bit here and maybe talk about the LA fires and that kind of thing. If you're affected by the LA fires in any way, go ahead and chat. And if you want to be up on panel, I can bring you up just like Aaron is here, and you can talk about it. You can vent, whatever you want to do. It's pretty much open. I just kind of keep it a little censored if you can, but because we don't know who's actually going to be watching this. I don't expect too many people on because, like I said, this is a pop-up. I think I set it up. When did I set this thing up? Late last night. I mean, late last night, like 2 o'clock in the morning. So yeah. And that's why I'm doing it at 4 o'clock, because Aaron couldn't be on earlier. So I wanted to have him, make sure he was on here, give him a little time to rest from what he was doing and that kind of thing. Which I don't know if you had any rest at all. Hopefully you did. I haven't slept in 3 days, but mostly because I have 2 sisters. In fact, one of them's going to come on also. They live in Riverside, or in the Riverside area, which is south of LA, on the other side of the mountains. They go ahead and message them and let them know I'm on. They were talking about maybe coming on. My niece was just on. Message her, see if she answers. I have to give her the link. So I have to open Facebook on my other. That's how I cheat. I open Facebook on my other monitor over here, and I can chat to anybody on Facebook. That's how I leave the link to them.
Yeah.
Yep. It's nice having 3 monitors sometimes.
Doing the multitask.
Yep. And let me get the link, because this is not the link up here. I know that. That's the link to that thing. I have to actually go into YouTube and get it. Where are we? Yep. Oh, I'm on that one. So yeah, I can got him on that other account I was talking about earlier. So Matt the Rocking Crocheter is on. So I'm trying to change my account here on YouTube here. Come on. Oh, there you go. Otherwise, I may not be able to chat. All right. I'm just trying to get hold of my sister here who's in Riverside. And give her the link to. Where's the link? I can't spell today. But yeah, I have a set of twin sisters. So the youngest twin, I guess, is probably the one who might come on. Okay. See what happens. What's up, little Lego? Good to see you. I say you were on and thought I would drop by because I always see you on Don's channel. Yeah. Yeah, I try to catch hers, but I can't catch Mondays too much because it's so early. But I usually try to catch Wednesday at least. But yeah, my sisters are in Riverside, which is just south of LA. They actually have a fire in Riverside too. As far as I know, it's still going. I don't know. But their power was off a couple days ago until I believe it yesterday morning it came back on. So they got all packed up ready to run if something happens because they're expecting the worst. But I haven't heard anything yet. I've been keeping up with them every day, asking if everything's okay. They're like, yeah, it's fine. Got a lot of smoke and stuff, but that's it. But let's see if they come on. She's not on right now, so always I get a little green light over there saying it that she came on. Got 4 people in here. It would be kind of cool if we got some celebrities in here, but I doubt that's going to happen. I've met a lot of them. I've met a lot of celebrities. I don't think any of them have actually said anything about the fire. The ones I've met, but I met Arnold Schwarzenegger. He actually came out here back when he was governor. So
Okay.
yeah, it is insane in Southern California. I was born in Hollywood, so that's why it kind of hits me a little bit. My mom at the time lived in Buena Park, so Hollywood Community Hospital was the closest hospital there. So I was born the same day, same hospital, same date, exactly the same date, year, everything as Cindy Crawford. She was born she was born at the Hollywood Community Hospital, which is actually a newer one now. It's not the same exact one. The original one burned down. Kind of ironic, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it burned down way back in the late 60s, I think, or early 70s. So it's not the same exact one, but yeah, Brian, or maybe I laid right next to Cindy Crawford and didn't even know it. When she was a baby. You're in the Bay Area? Yeah, that's where Don is also. I'm north of you. You guys are probably the closest ones to me here of any YouTuber I know of anyway. My poopers just came in here, sitting here on the chair. Huh. What? You hear me talking? You had to come in here and visit? Hmm? But yeah, I'm in Arcata, which is just barely north of Eureka, about 300 miles from you. So I'm almost as far north as you can get in California, 100 miles south of the border. So that sounds kind of weird. The Oregon border. So, but yeah, I've known Dawn for a while. Dawn is another YouTuber on here. She does yarn and stuff like that. Dawn, oh, that Dawn. Okay, Dawn Aaron. I think meant Dawn Yarndall. She's in Sacramento. Actually, about the same. Actually, Sacramento's about 300 miles from us too. We got to go over the mountains to get to Sacramento. Yeah, but yeah, we had fires just like, well, not as bad as LA, but we had the orange sky about I think it was 2000 and when was Paradise? I can't remember. I keep wanting to say 2018, but I think it was later than that. I think it's 2020, 2000. Maybe it was 2018 because it was before coronavirus or the pandemic. So maybe it was 2018. It just seems like it was yesterday. I swear. I can't believe it's been that long. But yeah, we have Paradise up here in the mountains, and we were getting all the smoke here. I mean, it was bad. We were in the purple here. And I actually went out there and went over to Costco because we have a Costco in Eureka. And when I left, I thought it was nighttime. And I looked at my clock. I was like, it's only like 10 o'clock in the morning. What the heck? Why is it so dark? And I looked towards where the sun would be, and it was just orange. I mean, dark orange. And the sun finally started coming up where, it was up higher, like at noon. It was just orange. I mean, we got pictures of it too. Dark. I mean, it was like nighttime. The only difference was a bit of orange on the ocean there. We're getting the smoke now from Southern California, of all things. But it's that way out there in the ocean. You can see it when the sun sets at night, in the evening. We can see the smoke out there in the ocean. So it's working its way up here. Yeah, she's in the Bay Area also. Dawn Yarndall is. So yeah, there are no Lego YouTubers in this area at all in this county whatsoever. I'm the only one in Humboldt County all by itself. So it's a pretty big county. So I think there might be some there's not even any in Redding for that matter, because we're about 130 miles west of Redding on the 299. So there's nothing there that I know of. I haven't really looked for any. I've been trying to find a lot of Lego YouTubers lately. I'm kind of cut off here. There we are. Now you can see me. I was living in Washington when St. Helens. Oh my God. I remember that. 1981. Fiber Jazz Rebecca just came in. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, if you are being affected by, even if you want to talk about the Mount St. Helens, we like to hear that story too. But yeah, if you're affected by the LA fires out there, tell us your story and you can vent, do whatever you want, speak of it however you want, how you were affected and that kind of thing. So that's why I kind of did this as a pop up. I have no scheduled lives anymore except for the first of the month. Aaron was kind of replying on that one earlier, I think yesterday on your live or something. Yeah, I missed your live this morning. I barely missed it by 20 minutes. But I don't know if did you actually go live today?
I did, but it was more like a content update for like Sunday.
Yeah, I missed it. So yeah, when I got to it, I think it was still doing the what do you call it, processing or whatever. So it wouldn't play it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was still processing. So, but yeah, I missed it by like 20 minutes. That was it. So I think it was when I woke up this morning I saw it. But yeah, I went to it. I don't know if it'll count me or not, but I liked it. I think I was a second like on it. So yeah. But yeah, if you Matt, if you want to talk about the Mount St. Helens, you can tell us that story if you have any stories about that. I know I went to I was in the Air Force and we went to what was it? McCord Air Force Base. We were out there for 2 weeks. It was in 88, I think. 87, 88, somewhere around there. You were in Olympia when it erupted. Oh my God. So you've seen it all pretty much, huh? Kind of got quiet there all of a sudden. Yeah, they keep talking about what is that? Mount Yosemite or whatever, saying that that's going to erupt anytime. I don't know if I believe it or not. It hasn't erupted in 10 million years. I don't think it's going to erupt now. I don't know. You know, my sister's not answering, so probably at work or something. Yeah, I can message my cousin. I hope, or not my cousin, my niece. I bet she'll come on because she lives with them. So let me go back to Facebook real quick so I can message her and see if maybe she'll come on if I can find her. Just had it 2 seconds ago. Where'd it go? Let me do it on here. That way it'll come up to the top of the list. Now, things are way different on the phone as they are on there. It shows her on here, but not on that. Oh, maybe that's why. That's why. Okay. Got it. I had to go to Messenger on that. What I had to do. Live. Right now on go back to I can pull it link right up there. Whoops, wrong one. Just brought hers back up again like an idiot. That's my thing there. And here's link. Only I gotta spell it right this time. She might come up with panel, I don't know. Gotta do some respelling here. There. Come on, copy this stupid thing. Topping it off the other chat here. Cheating a little bit here. She was on 10 minutes ago. So maybe she'll come up. Then I moved to California. It was in the Loma Prieta earthquake. What luck. Yeah, what luck. Yeah, we had a quake here December 5th. We had that 7.0 there we heard about. That was literally right here on our porch right here. I didn't feel it at all. Nobody in these apartments felt it at all. But it was right out here on the ocean there. but it scared the holy crap out of us. The alarms went off and everything else, and me and her headed straight for the doorway because it was the only thing we could think of. We were laying down at the time. We take naps during the day, and I just pulled her into the because I didn't know what else to do, and I was just sitting here waiting for it. It was like nothing. The dog was barking before that. That kind of alerted us, but he barks at everything anyway. And so didn't feel any rocking, nothing. And then it said something about tsunami. I was like, oh, come on. They say it all the time. There could be a big tsunami here, and there isn't, you know.
Yeah.
And come find out, Eureka's a bigger city than Arcata. Come find out there was a bunch of car accidents out there because everybody was fleeing and leaving town and everything. And so they canceled the tsunami because of that. There wasn't really even a tsunami at all. So, yeah, it was pretty hectic. So, but yeah, then I walked into my Lego City, which is in the living room, and I have a Star Wars X-Wing and a TIE fighter sitting there, and they were just doing this. They were just walking like crazy. They were slowing down, you know, like this slightly, but they were just walking like crazy. So I knew it was going sometime in the last minute or two, but we didn't feel anything. But yeah, they're hanging up, and then I think a plane, the Indiana Jones plane hanging also, and it was rocking a little bit too. So something was rocking, but we just didn't feel it. It was really weird. Yeah, everybody around in Eureka and everywhere around this town here, except for the apartments, felt it, but we didn't feel it here. I asked neighbors, they says no, didn't feel it at all. It was a 7.0. I think they had it as a 7.1 originally. And they brought it down to 7.0. And then we had like 200 and something aftershocks. Didn't feel a single one of those. So, but that's kind of like old news now. That was about a month and a half ago, almost. So, but yeah, it was kind of scary. We were afraid another one would hit. What I fear the most is one hitting while I'm live. That's what I fear the most. I don't know what I would do. If I jump up and head straight, well, I'd head for her first because she's asleep right now. I'd wake her up, and I'd probably head straight into the front room, make sure none of the Lego builds go flying anywhere and like that if it's that bad. As far as this in front of me, I would not lose this monitor. I know that. I could lose that one if it was strong enough because it's mounted to the wall. It's mounted into a beam, so that should hold up. But this one here, that one could tip over in a New York minute. The one to my left here, I don't have it strung up or nothing. It's just sitting. It's actually sitting on a book, and it's a 32-inch. So you can imagine how rickety the thing is, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we had a 7 over a month ago. Yeah, December 5th was that day. But yeah, that was right here, Eureka area in the ocean here. Yeah, the ocean's only like a mile to the west of us here. We're in town, so Arcata, Eureka, Ferndale, Fern Bridge. Fern Bridge is where Outbreak was filmed. That's more out in the ocean more. They felt it a lot worse. There was damage there. They've had 2 or 3 of them in the last 30 years or so. But that was a strong one. Yeah, that was the strongest one I know of up here. I was in the Palmdale earthquake in 1971 when I was a kid. I was 5 years old. And I will not forget that one. You guys probably don't remember it, but oh my God. It was like I think it was like 7.5 or something like that. So you can look it up online on YouTube. It's called the Palmdale earthquake. It was in Palmdale. We lived in Palmdale, literally on the epicenter. The house we lived in isn't there anymore, but I remember that one because my mom threw us on the bed, me and my brother, and my sisters obviously weren't around yet, or any of the rest of us, but just me and my brother. She threw us on the bed, and the bed was on wheels it was back in the 70s. So they put them on wheels, and the bed was literally going across the room like this because it was a wooden floor. It was like being on a roller coaster, just moving with the thing. We were screaming because, you know, I was like 5 years old. My brother was like 1 year old. Private Jazz just came in, or it has been in here actually. Oh, Yankee Kyle, that's who I'm looking for. Okay. Good evening, he says. I love that area. I used to go up there every year, a few times a year for meetings. Yeah. Yeah, you can type the word drop and it'll drop your link just like Yankee Kyle did. So, but yeah, that was in Palmdale. I remember that one like it was yesterday, and I was only 5 years old then. So I don't know if Palmdale is affected by the fires at all. I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about Palmdale at all. That's like the first place I remember, you know. And I was about 5 years old then. First place I ever lived that I remember is Palmdale. So I don't remember the move there. I don't remember nothing like that. I was pretty young then. So, but yeah, let's just kind of see what happens here and what kind of. I want to know what's going on up there. Can't always believe the news, you know.
Yeah.
I feel bad for all the celebrities. All movies have been postponed. I think that there's a couple movies still coming out. Wicked 2 will be coming out. I don't know if you know about that.
They
That's
just
already
made
done. It's already done and done with, ready to go. I think Avengers might be held up. The Avengers movies might be held up, but all production has ceased in that area. I mean, most films aren't even filmed in LA anymore, you know, but the production companies are in LA, so they're not able to edit and whatever they're doing. So they've been postponed, might be postponed, some of the movies. Well, she hasn't come on yet, 18 minutes ago. So let's go and close that. I'll get a message on my phone if she says that she's gonna come on. And I'll see her out here if she does come on. Yeah, I put myself in their shoes. What would I do, or what would I say if I were them? You know, a lot of people are talking bad about the celebrities and that. It's like, give me a break. Yeah, but I can name all of them, pretty much all of them. Billy Crystal, yeah, he lost everything. Who else is there? Billy Crystal. God, usually I can name them all, but now I can't even think about them. Billy Crystal's one of them. I think Mark Wahlberg, I think was in it too. I don't know if he lost anything or not. Paris Hilton, we all know about that one. She saw it on TV. Who else? I'm trying to think of them all. Can't remember his name. The guy from Young and Restless. He plays Victor. The guy plays Victor. He lost his house. Just went there this morning, or it was either this morning or yesterday. Found it gone. What gets me is his next door neighbor's house is fine, and the other neighbor's fine. His house is like the only one on the street that's gone. That's what's so weird about it. And then the people in Malibu that was right there on the ocean, I'm thinking, okay, their houses got burned, and the water is right there. The water is literally right there. How the heck did they get burned? How did they burn their houses down when the water is like they get threw a stone at the ocean? Come on, how does that work? I don't know. I know they couldn't walk to the water and get the water back in time. By the time they got there, the place would be gone. The fire goes fast. But it's kind of ironic how the water's right there and it burned those down, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, Nightbot's got a lot to say. But yeah, there's Billy Crystal, Paris Hilton.
Mel Gibson is.
Mel Gibson. Yeah, Mel Gibson had a big loss also. He's not happy either. He's not a happy camper. He doesn't care about the stuff. He doesn't care about the house. It's just the concept of is what he's pissed off about, you know?
Yes.
I won't let this get political, but yeah. But yeah, I feel bad for him too. I don't know if he's one of my real favorite actors. I loved him in Lethal Weapon. He was just hilarious in Lethal Weapon. All those movies. They're supposed to be coming out with a fifth one. He didn't talk about it or anything like that, which I don't blame him for not talking about it, but especially right now. But yeah, I don't know, he just kind of seems like one of those kind. Yeah, Mel Gibson, Paris Hilton. So we mentioned Billy Crystal. There's like 100, 200 of them. I mean, I'm sure there's ones out there that aren't saying anything either. Anthony Hopkins, yep, another one. Yep, he's a big actor. He's gotten up there too. His age. I remember when he was younger. Silence of the Lambs. I remember watching that movie. That one doesn't seem like it's that old, but it's older than you think it is. It was filmed in the '80s. Harrison Ford lost his too. I kind of thought about that. I thought maybe he did. I wasn't sure. He hasn't really said much. Speaking of Star Wars, Mark Hamill also did. So it's Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill. I believe Mark Hamill lost his house too. I'm not sure where they all lived, if it was Palisades or Malibu or whichever of those, but yeah, there's a YouTube channel I watched. It's like a tech channel called was it Corridor channel or something like that. It's got Linus and all that. Yeah, they went up there to the mountains. I think this was yesterday. It seemed like they filmed it all, and they were watching the fires. They're all safe. None of their houses have burned down. They live in what's that one that starts with A? Astesia or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. One was where the fires was, but they were happy to say their houses are safe so far. And the death, yep, Jeff Bridges, Ricky Lake, Jamie Lee Curtis. That one really hits me hard. I knew about her. She had a sad story on her. I think it was Jimmy Kimmel. Jamie Lee Curtis came out here, so not too long ago, a few years ago, because what was it? Halloween. Is it 3 or 2? The one that has nothing to do about anything. I think it was 2. The Season of the Witch. I think maybe it was 3. That was filmed out here, and she came out here before filming the new ones, the new 3 of them that she did. She came out here to kind of look at the area again, how it is now, and to kind of get a feel for it again, and to visit out here. And one of the big radio stations here interviewed her, and they were at a bar here, and I'd heard about it on the radio, so I ran over there. She was my fiance at the time. We ran out there, and my fiance is starstruck. She's like, "I'm not going to go in. I'm not going to go in." I'm like, "She's just a person like you and me, And so I went in by myself, went in, got a Coke, turned around, and there she was right there talking to the radio guy right in front of me. I never said anything. I didn't want to interrupt him or anything like that. And then I walked out. After I finished my Coke, I walked out. I saw her. She's in there. And just then, guess who was running across the street? Jamie Lee Curtis running across the street to her car. I turned around to her. I said, "Steph, she is right there." So that's the only time she saw her. Saw her in kind of not real far, maybe 20 yards away. Maybe a little less than that. But yeah, it was kind of exciting. But yeah, I met Arnold Schwarzenegger in person. When he was the governor, he came out here to visit a little girl that had cancer. And I don't know where he lives. I don't know if he lives here or not. Or here as in LA. I have no idea. He was really a really nice man. I mean, tall. Oh my God. I'm 6 foot. Well, I'm 6 foot now. I was back in that day, I was like 6'1". I've been as tall as 6'2", and he's 6'5". And I remember going like this, looking at him. Hello. And yeah, I was in college at the time. I went to college really late. And some more. Candy Spelling. I don't know who that is. But Saint, I don't know who that is at all. But he was talking to us because I was taking a journalism class, and we went out there like in a field trip to meet him. And he came out, did his little speech, and he came out and started shaking our hands. And oh my God, he shook my hand. I felt like it was a little baby hand. He had the biggest freaking, it was like shaking bananas. But he spoke to us for quite a while because we were journalists, Did I wake you up? My wife got woken up. But he was really nice. He was a really nice guy. I mean, of course, he has to be nice being a governor, but he was very friendly. And yes, we actually asked him, Please say it. Come on, please say it. And he did. Oh my God, we got chills. I'll be back. It's like being right there, you know. We were right there, but it was like being there in the movie when he said that. We all got chills. We were like, yeah. It's different seeing it on a movie than seeing him say it in person. So it's way different. But yeah, he got into his black. I think it was a black Humvee. I think can't remember. It was an SUV of some kind. He was there for quite a while after he saw the little girl. It was back in 2000 and I think 2008. I think. Yeah, I think it was while we were filming that movie. Actually, we filmed that in 2008. That I was telling you about earlier.
Yeah.
Little, short film. Yeah, I think we're in the process of filming that actually when I met him. If I remember right. That it was right after. Can't remember. Yeah, there's probably 100 to 200 celebrities that were affected at least. I mean, there's 30,000 people evacuated. Come on. Yeah, I wanted to do it so bad. I live so far north that there's no way I could go down there. No way. Somebody took my idea though, which they're doing really good with it. So I mentioned, I says, yeah, I wish I could just buy a bunch of hot dogs, buns, and meats or whatever, and all the condiments, and just go down there. Well, I go down there and then buy them there, obviously, and just go out to the firefighters and say, set up a little table, say all the hot dogs you want, no cost whatsoever. I accept donations for hot dogs or food or whatever to cook it up, have a barbecue, right there for them, for anybody. I don't care if you're homeless, pre-homeless. I don't care. Anybody wants free food, free hot dogs, as much as you can eat. And then somebody took my idea. I just saw a video, and they got like probably 30,000 people there too, just in minutes. It was packed. It's like, oh my God, I'm glad I didn't do it now. I didn't think
Too many people.
Yeah, they got free food out there right now. I think they're where's it stationed? It's at I think it's one of the fairgrounds out there or something like that. I can't remember. I saw it last night. So I'm glad somebody's doing it at least. They're not charging anybody for the food out there. It's for the firefighters and anybody affected or anything like that. But I hate to be out there right now. I think I'd be in. I've almost broken up in tears a couple times, but being out there, I probably would. But it's never going to be enough. I'll tell you right now. It's not going to be enough. There's no way. They say they're going to rebuild. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, there's Romania bricks. Hey, you want to come on panel? Let me throw a link up there. You want to come on panel for a minute? I got Aaron here, as you can see. We dropped that up there for you if you'd like to come up. Just talking a bit about fires, disasters, all that kind of stuff that's going on in the last, since 1970, since I was a kid. So, got 8 people in here right now. Just stop by to say hello, but I will be lurking. Okay, Cricket's in here. Who closing some shelter? Yeah, I'm on a fixed income, so I couldn't donate if I tried. But if anybody wants to donate to Red Cross LA. They're accepting donations for all the people out there in LA right now. I'm not, and I'm not being paid by them or anything like that. I just happened to see it. I was like, that sounds like a good one, So, but it's going straight to all the people in LA, and Red Cross is well known. So, but it has to be Red Cross LA to go straight to them. I don't know about the other Red Crosses. I'm sure they find a way, and they're accepting everything: clothes, food. Well, food to a certain extent, non-perishable. They're accepting toys for the kids, anything. Just make sure it's clean. It's got to be clean. Doesn't have to be brand new, but it has to be clean like new, if that makes sense. They've been getting a lot of garbage and stuff like that. Literally people throwing trash away and giving them garbage bags of their garbage. It's like, why would people do that, Come on. I guess they're getting a lot of that lately. They've been emphasizing not to donate that kind of things. I know people that aren't out in LA can't really donate too easily. items like that. But if you're in LA or outside LA, then yeah. I'm heading out. I'm going to movies to see Lion King. Oh, you mean the sequel, Mufasa. Softball Susie. Matt says, have a good one. I have some stuff I got to get to. See you in Don's live. Okay. Okay, thanks for coming in. But yeah, we're just talking about all the fire and anything else you can come up with. Anything if you've been involved in an earthquake back in the day or whatever, or fires, or any kind of disasters like that, you can come in and talk about it. I can bring you up a panel if you want to talk about it in person or on chat, whichever one you want. Yeah, no garbage. It doesn't have to be new, but just has to be like new, I guess you'd say. It's a better way to put it. You don't have to go out and buy stuff just to take it there, although I'm sure they appreciate it. But hey, Lydia, you're on Susie's account. Lydia's one of my moderators. So if you want to come up on panel, you can, Lydia. We're just kind of talking about the fires. Aaron's not, I won't say where Aaron is, but he's not in LA, obviously.
No.
Unless he wants to tell you. That's fine with I don't want to put that out there without him saying it himself. I'll just say he's in the Midwest. Close enough, right?
Yes.
Luckily, he's far away from LA. Oh, you're going to the movies. Okay. I didn't catch that earlier. I didn't realize it was Lydia saying that. So, yeah, I haven't seen that movie yet. I don't really go to movies hardly at all. I'm a movie buff, but I don't go to movies. Go figure. They're just so expensive out here. $15 just for a ticket. Come on. I mean, I get a discount for being a veteran, but I think I get it for like 50 cents off. Wow.
Well, that's anything.
Big discount, right? But yeah, I usually just wait till they come on video. I either buy it or rent it or whatever. Well, actually, we can't even rent it anymore. We don't have any renters out here anymore. Movie rentals. Our last one went down, so I will sit down in flames, but I don't want to. I didn't want to pun that by accident. It wasn't down in flames though. They just closed down. I think they were bankrupt. It was like a local one. Hey, I got a joke for you. I don't know if anybody's listening or anything like that closely to this. I want to say it's a joke. It's not real, so it's a joke. It's about the fires. So hopefully it doesn't sound too inappropriate, but we got to have some sense of humor about this. All right. Did you hear that Billy Joel is wanted for questioning about the LA fires or the LA situation? I want to see how you
I heard
respond.
about that yesterday.
You heard that? Yeah, you heard about it. So yeah, don't give it away. So let's see if anybody responds. See how they respond. Because you can respond with the punchline very easily. Yeah, he replied, "We didn't start the fire." I've gotten a few people out. I've said that to a few people, and they fall for it every time. Like, what do you mean? He didn't start the fire. I'm like, what did you just say? Like, my wife got me on that one. I think it was yesterday morning. She came in here. I was like watching the fires, so I was right in the moment, right? And she comes in. She goes, "Yeah, did you hear Billy Joel is wanted?" I'm like, "For what? What do you mean?" She's like, "Yeah, he's wanted for questioning." I'm like, "How could he start a fire?" And she goes, "What did you just say?" I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, dude, and she has a straight face too. She's not good at that, and this time she did really good. She had a straight face. She sounds serious. It was blowing my mind. I was like, "No way! How the?" I think I said it like I said, "What? Did he barbecue or something and start a fire?" That's exactly how I said it. And she's like, "What did you say?" I was like, "He didn't." Oh my god! That's when she started laughing. She was on the floor. She got me good. Fiber Jazz said hello to you and me, Aaron.
Hello.
Oh, it's no problem with the stuff going on. Oh, we were up to 10 a minute ago. Now we're down to 5. Yeah, I'm not gonna show any video because I don't want to show any copyrighted stuff. Why is that one coming up? That one about PayPal. It should have come up. I deleted it. I guess it probably takes a while. Yeah, obviously it's not Christmas anymore, so why would I do that anymore? But yeah, I deleted one or two of them that didn't make any sense anymore. So the Nightbot things, it takes them a while to. Or actually, I think I had my live already started. I already had it up, ready to go. That's probably why. But yeah. So next time that won't come up. But yeah, if anybody's involved in the fires at all, even if you're not involved and you live nearby, or we want to know what's going on out there, what you see, or anything like that. I could bring up a panel if you have any video you want to show, or if you want to go live on your phone or show your phone's screen or something like that, you can show us outside your window or something like that. I mean, from my understanding, they've been contained, not completely, but they have been contained. I think 3 of the fires are 100% contained, the smaller ones. I think Kenneth fire, I think the Eaton fire is really close, if not already gone. And then there was one called Lydia fire. We have a Lydia in here. She's a mod. That one's gone. But Palisades is like 3% or something. I think it's up to 8%. I don't know why it's taking them so long. I didn't understand it being so big. But Maritza just came in. It's a lumber cookhouse. Yeah, I believe that's in LA. I think it's probably gone. I wouldn't be surprised. So I haven't been out there in so long. I mean, I was out there in 2005 just driving through, but I went to see my dad when he was alive back out in Utah, and we had to go through LA. And I went to see my mom, which, like I said, she lived in Riverside, so we had to go through LA for that. We went to Knott's Berry Farm, which isn't too far from LA either. So that's like, actually, we stayed in LA. Actually, I remember, we stayed for a week at a hotel there. Really nice place. I can't remember the name of it. Right in town. And it was cheap as heck, too. I couldn't believe it. Had a pool. It was nice. Had the palm trees. Whole thing. It looked like you were in the Bahamas. We stayed there for almost a week. We didn't want to leave. So, but I think that was when we went to Boynton Park and went to Knott's Berry Farm. We were in the motel at the time, staying there. And we were living in Eureka at the time. We went out there. We did a whole round trip, whole circle. We went to my dad's first. I can't remember if we went to my dad's or my mom's first. And then cut around and went to the other one. But both of them have passed away. My mom passed away almost a year ago. In about almost 2 weeks from now, it'll be a year. My dad passed away 10 years ago. This past December. He passed away unexpectedly, suddenly. I didn't find out till March, the next following year. My mom, I found out the day of. In fact, I was talking to my sisters about her, or my sister, the one was hoping would come on. So, talking about my mom earlier yesterday. And I asked if they were okay. Now we checking in on them. They're probably at work. So, yeah, I don't know if you know my chat's up there. So if I look up, that's why. If I go out of screen, I'll probably look at my chat up there. I put my actual YouTube up there. So there goes Nightbot again. He talks too much. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on, but oh no, they closed. Who closed? Oh, Lumber Cookhouse closed down. Due to the fire, or they just closed down, bankrupt or whatever? A lot of places are closed out there right now. I'm sure, if they have survived it. It would be crazy going out there just driving, somewhere you're familiar at. I lived out there for quite a while when I was younger. Lived in what was it? Started with an N. One of the bigger cities out there, in the valley. Lived in Sepulveda when I was younger. I remember seeing the S going up the hill. So I remember seeing the freeway. It looked like an S for San Fernando Valley. They did that on purpose. That go right into LA. We were right outside that. But Northridge. I lived in Northridge before the earthquake that they had there. Way back before the real quick. Reseda, Van Nuys. God, I can't name them all. We were all over the place. Oh, the Cookhouse. Oh, duh, in Eureka. Yeah, it's open, actually. It's still there. As far as I know, it's still open, too. The signs are out. It's right off the Samoa Highway. Samoa Boulevard. That comes right out of Arcata towards Eureka. But yeah, I knew I'd heard of that before. I was like, duh, brain fart. But yeah, it's still out there. As far as I know, it's still open, too. It's a steakhouse out here. It's right there on Samoa Boulevard. It's the old Highway 101 before they actually put the freeway in. Well, technically, there is no freeway in Eureka, technically. You go right through downtown Eureka on the 101. But we do have a freeway out here in Arcata. We have the 101. But yeah, I was telling my sister that they need to evacuate. It's quite a ways. They can come up here, and I was like, the easiest route would probably be to take the 101. But Pacific Coast Highway is 101, so they wouldn't be able to get through anyways because it's closed down because of the fires. So the only way they would be able to come through is probably I don't know, the I-80 through San Francisco and all that. Yeah, it was family style. Yep. But yeah, as far as I know, it's still open. I haven't heard anything about it closing down. Yeah, I should have seen the word lumber. I should have known you meant out here, right there. Not that they have any lumber yards out here anymore. They have one left, and that's it. That's why this place has gone down. Our mall, which is in Eureka, Bayshore Mall, it's not going to last another year, I don't think. A lot of places are leaving. FYE was out there, which is like a record store. It's been there for years since the place opened, and they're leaving. So in fact, they have everything clearance for like 99% off. I actually bought, this is the bag right here. I bought this over there, whole bag of DVDs and Blu-rays. That's FYE there. That's their little logo. That's their bag. But yeah, I bought all these Blu-rays first. Can you believe this? 50 cents. Brand new used.
That's good.
50 cents each. A whole bunch of them. They didn't have much left. So it was all used DVDs and Blu-rays, 50 cents each. $2 for $1. But they had to be used. I haven't even looked at those yet. They're still in the seals. I'm a big Blu-ray buff. I got some of my familiar, like these 2D ones look familiar. And even series for the whole box set series, it's 50 cents. You know that movie? I know you know that movie. West Side Story, the original one. I think this is the original one. Yeah, 1961. Original West Side Story. Got it for 50 cents. Dip and Tuck. Season 3. Yeah, I got kind of mixed series seasons. The Friends final finale. Got that one, 50 cents. There's another West Side Story, which is for my wife. Keep that up here. Bought 2 of those, one for her, one for me. There's another Nip and Tuck, which I never seen. It's season 4, so I do have 2 in order. Jag. Let's see, which season is this? 2nd season. So, and then Nip and Tuck, season 2, so they're right in order, 2, 3, and 4. So, got 3 of those. And see, it's a whole box set, like 6 discs each, 4 to 6, and 50 cents. I can make money by selling these at a pawn shop. Come on. I could probably get $1 for this. But with the sticker on it, they would know where I got it. They'd be like, oh, yeah, we know. You got that for 50 cents. We ain't giving you nothing for that. They're not that stupid out here when it comes to that kind of thing. Yeah, I think I got a couple series on Blu-ray, too. I know one is familiar. I know one series on Blu-ray here is familiar. I had to grab it, which is right here. Mr. Robot Season 2. Got that on Blu-ray. 50 cents. Let's see if there's anything else. Got Pitch Perfect on 4K for 50 cents. 4K. Hey, Super Chat just came in. That's a movie. Was it Madman? Yeah, Mad Men, season 4. Got that on Blu-ray. And all these were 50 cents. FYE. I think that's the only 2 series. Yeah, that's the only 2 series I got on Blu-ray. I don't usually buy series on Blu-ray that much. Yeah, I bought those the other day. You shared it on Reddit? Yeah, we're just trying to talk about the fires, whatever, you know. If anybody was affected by it, they can come up and chat, talk about it, get it out, whatever you want to call it. They had the best bookstores and yarn shops in and around Eureka. Yeah, I remember, what was it called? Not Big Bath and Beyond. That's actually gone now. Borders was out there. Now it's TGY, whatever it's called, TGIF, whatever it's called. So they probably won't be there long either. But it's changed hands. Places out there has changed hands so much, but I don't think the malls could be there much longer. They were affected by the earthquake that we had, the 7.0, but it's all repaired now. But yeah, I think Super Chat. I think he's in Canada, I believe. Right. But yeah, we're just kind of talking about the fires and whatever. I was born in Hollywood, so that's why I'm kind of thinking back. I don't remember Hollywood. I mean, I did go there. When we went to LA, we went to Hollywood. We saw the Hollywood sign from below. So that's about as much as we did. In fact, we went out there when John Travolta was filming some movie out there. I can't remember the name of it back then. And he was actually like a block away from where we drove by. So I didn't see him or anything like that. They were doing like the red carpet premiere.
Yes.
Yeah. For that movie because of a big old sign saying red carpet premiere. We didn't go to it and like that, but I think we were looking for the motel is what we were doing. And so my wife at the time wanted to see where I was born, and so we went to Hollywood real quick, drove through Hollywood real fast. But it was at the Groman Chinese Theater, I believe, is where the premiere was going on at. I don't even know if that's even. Well, I assume that's probably okay because that was actually down in the town. So as far as I know, the fire didn't reach town. It was just up in the mountains above on the other side of the Hollywood sign. Which, beyond popular belief, the Hollywood sign is fine, by the way. A little bit of smoke damage, but that's it. It's still there. All right, Fiber. We're gonna have dinner. Okay. But yeah, I have a live every first of the month right now set up. And the rest is just gonna be pop-ups. So I will actually I schedule them like at least an hour before if they're pop-ups. That way at least people get a notification. But the ones that are scheduled right now, first of the month, and I spin a wheel just like Super Chat does. And we go to your channel and you type the word drop like you did, like Maritza did there, brings up her link, and I put your name on the wheel and we spin it and look at your channel and that kind of thing. So I do that first Sunday of every month until further notice. I got the next 6 months scheduled right now. So, but everything else, I just kind of pop up, whenever. I used to do them Sundays at 3, so this was just an hour later than what my usual one is. So, the only reason why I'm an hour later is because I wanted to get Aaron on here and he couldn't come in until about 4 o'clock my time, so I delayed it an hour. If it wasn't for the fires, I probably wouldn't have came on at all. I have too much going on all the time, so just private stuff, whatever. I got a lot going on this month. We got an inspection this month on the 21st because we live in HUD housing, and then we got our appointment to raise the rent on us on the 16th. Yeah, so yeah, we got a lot going on. It's all within the same week. That's like next week.
Very busy.
Yeah, that's why I had to It seemed like as soon as I set up live, we had to be somewhere else, and I was just getting kind of tired of it. I get off my live and we have to rush to get over there, or we have to go there and I have to rush here for my live. It's that kind of thing, and I was kind of getting tired of it. So a few other situations too that I won't talk about. That is the reason why I stopped doing lives. All right, have a good night, Fiber. Rebecca, I guess is your name. I would show videos, but I don't want them to be copyrighted, so you never know. I obviously don't have any video of my own because I don't live down there, so believe me, I probably would have. What I hate to see is a movie. I bet you they're going to make a movie about it. I bet you they will. Probably like a documentary type of thing, I would imagine, once it's all over. Probably once everybody starts rebuilding, it's probably when they'll make it. Because you want a good vibe to it. So, but I really don't think they're going to rebuild. I don't think I don't think they'll be able to rebuild because of the fires themselves. Because if it burns the ground gets burned. You can't build on that. You have to actually dig, and you have to dig deep depending on how far it's burned.
Yeah.
And it just isn't worth it. You take a lot of risk. If you build on top of it, it's like building on sand. Your house could just fall right down that hill, no problem at all. So I don't think they're going to rebuild. I think they'll just tear that all down and just leave the mountain alone. Let nature take its thing. Its course. From there on out. The roads will probably still be there. I wouldn't be surprised if it becomes a national monument. That I would not be surprised up there in Palisades. I would not be surprised if they did that. I think they should. If they don't rebuild up there, I think they should make it a national monument. Just something that people come in and drive the roads and see the ruins, what's left, that kind of thing. But they did that out in Utah when I lived there. They did that for Thistle. There's a little town out there called Thistle. It became a lake. It was a big thing in 1983. Completely flooded the whole entire city. Everything, houses were down in the mud, literally, like 50 feet of mud.
Mm.
And it's still there, too. They left all the houses there and everything. But the water got drained finally. But you can go down there. It's a national monument up in the Spanish Fort Canyon. You can actually drive down there and go through the town, where the town used to be. So they kept the roads there. The roads were fine, but the houses, nothing left. A lot of farmland and stuff like that, farmhouses and stuff. There's houses like sideways poking up out of the mud. It's not mud now, but it was horrific. I had a friend, in fact, the friend that I had on here live a couple weeks ago, Ronald, he was on here. He's the one that he had a sign across the street that said Thistle, so many miles. And he made up a little sign on it that said Thistle Lake, so many miles, as a joke. It stayed on for quite a while too, way back then. He was just a teenager, just like myself back then. But yeah, he did that. And that sign's not even there anymore. It doesn't even talk about Thistle anymore at all. The sign's completely gone. They completely removed it altogether. So, but yeah, it was pretty bad. Not as bad as these fires though. I mean, they had a river going through Provo, Utah, literally downtown. The river was going through there on the road. I remember that. Same river that flooded Thistle. Just a small little farm community out there. But yeah, that happened in '83. I was a junior in high school at the time. 11th grade. So this was many years ago. I'm 58 now, so I was 17 then. If you're talking 41 years ago, it's hard to believe it's been that long. That's pretty much all the disasters I've been through. I mean, I've been through a whole lot. Not disasters or anything like that. I still say the worst one would be the Palm Hill. I still popped that number one because I was just a kid and it traumatized us. I mean, I'm over it now, but I was 5 years old when that hit very quick. But yeah, you could do a Google search the 1971 Palmdale earthquake, and it shows the ruins and everything. It's all been since rebuilt, obviously, but amazing our house didn't come down. My mom said it was like a B-52 landing in the backyard. It was that loud because we were right on the epicenter. Our house was literally on the epicenter.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why it was so traumatic for us kids. It was me and my brother. That was it at the time.
I forget what exact city it is, but like I think it's 2 hours away or something. There's a city that got absolutely destroyed by a tornado 4 or 5 years back.
Here where I'm
And
at?
what
Oh yeah, there was a tornado. God, where was that?
all the buildings that got destroyed, and it's
San
still,
Francisco. It was in the San Francisco area. Yeah.
well, I was talking about somewhere in Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky. Oh, yeah. There's one out here too, of all places in San Francisco, outside San Francisco. So there was one about 2 weeks ago, I think, out here. Of all things, and it was an E. I think they said it was E1 or E2. So the
Mm,
fire, they're like tornado winds. They were 100 miles an hour out there, and they're going
that's
to be
bad.
getting tomorrow again. Not quite that much. I think they're supposed to hit the 50s, which is still enough to spread the fire around. Way more than enough. So hopefully, find out tomorrow how well they're trying to get it out. Palisades it's huge. In fact, Palisades is the size of New York, Manhattan right now. Can you believe that? Manhattan. That's a big city, you know, and
Yeah.
it's over the size of Manhattan now. So that kind of gives you a perspective of how big that fire is. So I can see how it's taking them time to get that one out. I know the rest. There's 3 fires out now. They're completely 100% contained. I don't know if that means they're out, but it means they're contained. One's coming close. I think the Eaton fire was like 98 last time I checked, so it's probably just about contained. And there was 2 other ones. I think the Kenna fire is completely contained. Lydia is contained. There was another one started with H. I think that one was really close to being contained also. I don't have Google Earth. That I could show if I did have it. I don't think I have that. Actually, I'm gonna be able to. Can I get to Google Earth right over? I think I can over Google itself. I don't think I have to have the software. Let's see if I can. We can do Google Earth. I think I have to download the app though. And it says resume browsing. Every time I've been there. I'm going to go ahead and share this where I'm at right now. There's no sound, so just kind of give you an idea what I'm looking at right now. I wouldn't know what to type. Los Angeles, I guess. I don't know if it would show it though. It might actually be Street View. I don't want to do that. He wants me to do the extension. I don't want an extension. Let's do this instead. Satellite map. No, that was the same thing I was just at, isn't it? I hate these stupid things. Let's see. I have to come up with an address. What do we have to do? And spelling Los Angeles correct, right? Satellite. Is that what we're looking at right now? I wonder if it is. I think I am. That's below it right there. Let's see if I can zoom out. Let's see if we zoom up far enough to actually see the fires. I know I can move it. Kind of scroll around, see if we can find Los Angeles in here. Am I going the wrong way or? Hopefully I'm not. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. It's kind of moving on me. if there's anything I recognize. Maybe I scroll out some more. Come on. Oh, some more. There we go. Fremont. I know it's down here. San Luis Obispo, Santa Monica. There's LA. And we can zoom back in. Oh, I stopped it. There we go. I don't see the fires there. There's Glendale, Anaheim, Santa Monica, Newport Beach. See, my sisters live over here. Oh, you can see my little hand there. That's Riverside. So they're not too far. LAX, I know it's close to that. I mean, not enough to where they're. It's not showing Palisades or anything like that. If I zoom in, Pasadena. So I know it's up here because I know Pasadena's in it. So I'll bet you it's on this mountain right here. I'll bet you anything that's where it is, right there. It's not showing anything, so it's not up to date. So all that's probably gone. I don't see Palisades in here at all. It's more like a community. Altadena, I think that's one of them right there. That's got the fire. Arcadia. Yeah, everyone always confuses our town with Arcadia. Or Arcata. So, I wonder if these numbers are the fires. I wonder if that's what these are. Little numbers right here. Melrose. I know Altadena is one of them. Fires like right here. In these mountains here. And then where's South Pasadena? And then we got Hollywood also, which is literally in LA. Should be over here. Monterey Park. Oh, come on. I know LA's around here somewhere. You know, it's been so many years I've been out there. I don't think there's anything going south. I'm kind of just eyeballing it. San Fernando Freeway. I know Pasadena's in it too. There's Pasadena up there. Altadena. What, there's two of them? There's Altadena up there. Maybe that's the Altadena that the fire's at. This one here. So it'd be probably in here over here. Or maybe I moved it. I don't see Hollywood in there. Do you?
No.
I'm moving it too fast. I'm looking for the hills. I'm looking for them. But yeah, I don't see any. I see a lot of brown here. But that's probably just desert or whatever you call it. So I thought maybe it would show it up to date right now, but I guess not. Melrose got to be in there somewhere because you heard Melrose Place. I recognize any of the other little cities here. But I do recognize these two, Altadena and Pasadena. Altadena is like a Pasadena's sister. Toyota Speedway. Yeah, I do not see Hollywood in there. Well, Hollywood, technically, Hollywood City is very, very tiny. It's probably like 6 blocks square. And that's it. You know? So it may not even be on the map. So, but I know it's up against a hill, though. There we are, East Hollywood, right there. And Hollywood, right there. There's Hollywood. See, that's got to be these mountains. Oh, they zoomed even more. So it's got to be this mountain right here. Yeah, because Griffith Park. Yep. So this is it right here. It's on fire right now. All this right here. And the 101 goes right through it. Look at that. Hollywood Freeway. Right over the mountain. West Hollywood. So that means that Palisades is probably up in here somewhere. We're on the other side. North Hollywood. Magnolia Boulevard. That's everywhere. Sherman Oaks. So I've heard of those towns. Encino. I heard Encino was threatened also, but I haven't heard anything since. Ventura, they were threatened also. They had to evacuate. I just wonder how many of these houses aren't actually there anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of see the houses here sporadically. But this is probably the mountain right here that's up right now. Bel Air. I know it's up in Hollywood. I know Griffith Park came close. Yeah, because I know we could show this. We don't have to worry about this being copyrighted like that. How could, there's no way it could be on the other. I thought about maybe being across the way on other mountains, but how could it fly that far away and skip everything, you know? It's probably here and then over on the other side here too. I can see it skipping over that right there, but possibly, but yeah, because there's Pasadena over there. I know Pasadena has gotten burned down too. But yeah, I don't see Palisades in here at all. Maybe they just don't have it on the map for obvious reasons. Maybe if I zoom in more, maybe it might come up. Yeah, I don't see more names coming up. Oh, there's some came up. Locations. That's more locations than anything else. Los Angeles Zoo. Oh, that's where the zoo is? I've been there. I didn't know it was up in the mountains. I had no idea. Glendale. I think Palisades is just like a community, not really a city. I think it's more a community, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, it's more of a community. I'll bet it's more in this area here because you see estates. I bet you this is the area right here. We call it the Flats. No, St. Mary's University. Brentwood, yeah. So I've heard of, oh, right there, Pacific Palisades, right there. Found it. Right there on the ocean. Right there. So this is probably the mountain right here. It's on fire right now. Along with Pacific Palisades gone too. Will Rogers, yep. That went down too. I heard it's gone. So all this is gone. All this. Probably the mountain too. God knows how deep it goes either. Park. I bet you it's all this. I know it's pretty big. All through here. Malibu, yeah. Because there's Malibu right there. We know it goes all the way to Malibu at least. If we zoom out a little bit, you can't see Pacific Palisades anymore. You can see Malibu. Pacific Palisades is this right here. So that's gone. So it's at least from this 27, probably all the way over to the N1, if not further. These other towns, I haven't heard anything about them. There's Pacific Coast Highway. I guess Pacific Coast Highway is Highway 1. So, yeah, if we zoom in, we'll see Pacific Palisades here. Where was it? I just saw it a minute ago. Where'd it go? It disappeared. Was it? Oh, that was it right here. There it is. So that is a big area. I mean, come on. That whole entire place is gone. Yeah, see, it's not updated. So everything's still there. So you can at least see what it looked like way back, before. Couldn't point out any houses, but I couldn't say who's, but it all looks the same to me. But you know who got hit first. You know this corner right here got hit first. You know they did. They did.
Yeah.
So I'll bet this will probably be maybe a national monument. This whole entire community here. That's a big, large area. I didn't realize it was that big. I thought it was just a little tiny area. Country club. That's why for all the stars and stuff. I don't know if Riviera got it or not, but so there's a slight hill right here. You kind of see a little hill there, kind of gradually works up. So yeah, I'll bet this will probably be. I don't know if they can afford. Actually, I recognize that building right there. That building survived. That's a museum. I believe that's a museum right there because that sure looks like it. This is high school. Oh, that's high school. Okay, that went down. There's a museum here near somewhere that actually survived. I think it's by the observatory though. But yeah, all this. I can't believe all that's gone.
No, I mean,
All the way to the ocean. All the way to here. And we go to Malibu. All this is gone too. Did I pass it up? I think I did. Oh, I guess I didn't. A long way to Malibu. One, two, make it there. I don't see Malibu. Disappeared all of a sudden. Oh, there we are. That's quite a ways. Even for me to scroll over there, that's quite a ways away. So it's gotten all the way over here, right here on the beach. I wish there was a way to get rid of all these ads. All right. Show the streets. Oh, come on. There's your street view. Sunlight. Stop. I don't know if it starts where I was at or not. Hopefully it does. Hopefully I didn't get lost again. I think I did. Yeah, it looks like I got lost. Not even near LA. I'm gonna grab it. There it is. Way down here. Big mountain going nowhere now. Gotta zoom way out. Find it first. Like on a plane, huh? Or a rocket. There we are. There's Los Angeles. I'm gonna grab it. Grab it here, get it up here where we can actually see things. There we are. And see, you can see how close Riverside is. Riverside, San Bernardino from LA. They share the mountain pretty much. I think their fire is, I can't remember where I think she said it was over here somewhere. Either here or over here, National Forest. They had one out there. I don't know if it's out yet or not. They haven't said nothing about that one at all, whether it's contained or whatever. Yeah, so yeah, I think I determined that I think Power Stage is about right here. Yeah, almost right on. But yeah, it's hard to believe that all that's gone. There's Santa Monica. I believe we got I believe we got Santa Monica also, if I remember right. There I've been. There's a pier right there. Looks like that's a pier. Where my little hand is. Oh, you see that on there or not?
yes.
Yeah, State Beach. Yeah, that looks like the pier. They call it Pacific Park. That hasn't been burned down, as far as I know. I've been there way back in the day when I was younger. Drove up this road right here. Drove up the I-10. Get to it. Downtown. Santa Monica's okay, I guess. It's not perfect, but probably the outside area, like up here, probably imagine. There's Pacific things right there, but by Santa Monica. Now we know why Santa Monica is burned a little bit too, right next to it. That I did not know. Yeah, I bet this whole hill right here, got to be all this. There's Malibu way over here on my very far side of it. So you look at that area, that's a lot of area. And for those firefighters to fight all that, probably pretty much everything on screen right here, even behind the little ads here. got to be at least all of that, all this area. Topanga or top end. I can't pronounce it. Topanga. That's probably in it too. They're just small towns. They're not even talking about them. Yeah, it's probably pretty much all the area that I've got on the screen here. If you don't count these two ads here, so everything underneath them. That's a lot of area. 30,000 people evacuated just in that alone. I'm not sure where the other fires are. I know they were nearby. Remember, the one was over here. I think there was a couple of them up here in this area somewhere. Smaller ones. They're all out. The Calif fire, I think, was up here too, like over on this side. Ugh. But it's all related to that mountain right there, that mountain range. So, and of course, we got Hollywood. We know it's up there too. Hollywood Hills. That's where the fire is, right there, literally right there, in the Hollywood Hills. I wonder if we could see the sign by zooming in. I bet we couldn't. It's more for land than anything else. I don't see the sign. I saw the sign. I remember that song. But yeah, I know it's on Hollywood Hills. It's on this one right here somewhere. Whoa, I really zoomed in, didn't it? Yeah, I believe this is the hill that's on right here somewhere. They're just not showing it. You think there'd be something saying Hollywood sign or something like that on it. But yeah, that's the hill right there that Hollywood's going on. My wife's uncle lives on Hollywood Boulevard in Sunset. Where Sunset is, I don't see it on here. There's Hollywood Boulevard. Little Alameda, Nina. He said Hollywood Boulevard's in front of him and Sunset's behind him. So he probably lives up in here somewhere. There's Sunset right there, yep. Yeah, he lives in there somewhere. Somewhere in there in here. He said he was standing up on the ninth story of his building and he could see the fire like it's right there. So he's probably over here somewhere. This area. Because those like buildings, they're taller. Hospital, though, where I was born, I don't know where the heck that is anymore. I don't see a hospital in here. It's supposed to be Hollywood Community Hospital. I don't see Hollywood Community Hospital anywhere in here. It might not actually be in Hollywood. It might be West Hollywood or something like that. Possible. I don't see anything about a hospital anywhere. I see a lot of Ralphs. Yeah, I'm not really sure where it's located at. There's Cedar Sinai Medical Center. You think it'd be around there somewhere? The old one probably used to be there in that area. I don't think it's built in the same area. Because yeah, I know there's Sinai right there. The hotel, the community hospital was where I was born at. There's the rest of Sunset Boulevard. Yeah, it's kind of weird seeing this before it was all burned down.
Yeah.
Really weird. I don't know if they'll update it or not. So yeah, it's not a live satellite. I know Real Rogers State Beach is gone, though. I do know that. That's where that Victor guy from Young and Restless, he was right outside that up here on the hill here, where my hand is. He overlooked it, and his house burned down. So it's probably one of these up here, this little area right here. I'm willing to bet. If not, it's probably over here. He was right on the edge of it, literally, the edge of the hill. It was like a cliff to me. Yeah, I never even thought about looking on here till now. How many people we got here? We've got 4 people. Yeah, it's kind of ironic seeing this. I didn't realize it was that big of an area. I knew it was big, but I didn't know it was that big. Holy cow. And there's still a lot of mountains behind it, too. I bet all this dark green is probably gone, besides Palisades and Malibu. I've seen maps, but it's Latin to me, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know where that is. But you can imagine. Yeah, Encino was involved. There's Encino. So maybe they were afraid it was going to go the other way by what it was, which means you would hit Sherman Oaks also, and Encino and Tarzana. There's Northridge. I lived there. Van Nuys. See, I wasn't very far from LA back then. Very far at all. So I lived in there. That's where the Big Quick was back in the day. I think that might be the beginning of the valley. I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I saw San Fernando on there. It's named after a town called San Fernando. Yeah, there's San Fernando. So that's got to be the beginning of the valley. Somewhere in here, there is actually a freeway, Garden Grove Freeway, that's shaped like an S. I kind of wonder if this might be it here. You can almost see how that can be shaped like an S there. Because I realize it's on the side of the freeway, so it looks like an S when you look at it from far away. From a map, you wouldn't see it. Santa Clara. Yes, it wouldn't be that far away from LA. It's just as you come down in LA, it's got to be like right in here. As far as I know, it's still there. Yeah, it's probably the 210. I bet it's this right here because you can see how that kind of looked like an S. You know,
Yeah.
looking from over here or this direction. I think Six Flags, I think, might have gotten it too. That's in North Hollywood. That's up in here somewhere in these mountains here. Just as you come through. Probably it in there, probably. It looks like a amusement park to me, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This over here. I know it's in North Hollywood. There's Universal City. Yeah, that looks like a amusement park right there. Because they're closed down. They're not even around anymore. Oh, Hollywood sign. Look what I just found. I wonder if we can zoom in and actually see it there. Yep. It's getting there. That's the top of it right there. There's a Hollywood sign. Looking at it straight down. I wonder if you can. I don't think you can angle this at all. Yeah, I don't think we can angle it at all. Oh, yes, I can. It's flat, but you can angle it. That's funny. Just hold down the right mouse button while you're scrolling. You know, it'll angle. So it's not 3D. So yeah, it's up here in this mountain right here. Has to be. It has to be. Maybe even this down here. I know it didn't get the Hollywood sign, so I know it did get Griffith Park though. They haven't said nothing about Los Angeles Zoo though. That's what I wonder. The zoo's all right. I know I got close to Griffith Observatory. I know I got close to that one. But man, that's a lot of area to cover. I could be here all day long going through this. So, what drives me nuts is everybody calls all this Los Angeles. Los Angeles is right there. That's the city. But they call all this LA. You know, all this whole area. Glendale, Pasadena's in there, Malibu, Long Beach. Actually, I think Long Beach might be in Orange County. I'm not sure. They even call all this, or Oxford, Thousand Oaks, they call that LA. Ventura, they call that LA. I mean, everybody says, "Oh yeah, LA's got LA is just a tiny town." I mean, if you look at it, the actual Los Angeles, that is Los Angeles right there. Literally, Los Angeles City is right there. That's it. That
That's
is a
tiny.
small town, just like Hollywood. Hollywood's the same way. Everything else is somewhere else. It's actually Pasadena or some Huntington Park, Inglewood, Clover City, Beverly Hills, West Hollywood, Alameda, Pasadena, South Pasadena, Monterey Park. See, they're not LA. They're in LA County, yes. I mean, look at all these little cities and towns everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's a new one popping up there. But yeah, Los Angeles town is right here. That's it, between that little circle right there. That's all. And it's probably maybe 5 square miles, if that. If that. Probably even less than that. Downtown Los Angeles, right there. See? So yeah, Skid Row. It's actually called Skid Row. Do you see that? Right at the hand there. That's funny right there. But yeah, I would call this all this between the freeway here, this loop here. I would call that LA right there. Los Angeles City. Rest of it outside, it's something else. Yeah, that's really weird. Yeah, if you do the same thing in Hollywood, you got West Hollywood, Hollywood Hills. Hollywood's right there. See that? This is Hollywood. Between here, up here, and the freeway. That is actually Hollywood right there. Hollywood City. Yeah, they're just small towns in all reality. Very small. There's so many of them. And see, I'm quite a ways away. I couldn't even zoom all the way. There's Palmdale. You see where I was in Palmdale, was up there. That's actually in the mountains. Yeah, if I go the I-5, there's the valley I was looking for. All the way through there. There's Sacramento. San Francisco's over here. But you keep going, keep going. There's Redding. I'm right there. Eureka. Which you get confused with Eureka all the time, too. So, see, we're not too far from the border. We're right on the 101. If I zoom in, there's Arcata, where we're at. I could probably zoom in on our house, but I won't do that because I don't want you to know where I live. But there's Arcata. I'll just give you a hint. I'm somewhere around here. I mean, I could see where I live right now. I could point it out right this minute if I really wanted to. Yeah, I could definitely point it out if I really wanted to. But yeah, that's where I live, Arcata. We look just like San Francisco. We got the bay right here and everything. She's itching her back on the wall. Yeah, we got a lot of marsh and stuff like that out here. This is all marsh right here. Indianola, that is real known. This Indianola here, it's known for corruption. It's really bad on the 101 right here. See that little intersection right there? There are accidents there all the time. They're actually rebuilding it right now, making an overpass because of all the accidents. It's really bad. Indianola cutoff. But people have gotten killed out there. Every single accident, somebody's gotten killed. At least one person, if not more. But you can see how bad that is. They cross here is what happens, and the freeway doesn't stop either direction. So what they'll do is they'll want to turn left, and they'll either turn left on here going the wrong way, or they'll cross here and they get hit that way, or they come into here and come out into the freeway and somebody hits them that way. That's what always happens. So coming this way, they don't really have too much because see, there's someone which is no longer there. This is no longer there. This is no longer there. This little area right here is gone. They're putting the overpass right there to avoid the fatalities. But there's fatalities there at least once or twice a year, at least, if not more. Lately, there hasn't been because, like I said, it's all closed off right now. All there is the freeway right now. Actually, I think this exit right here is still here. There's like a temporary exit right now. I think this entrance coming on Neola is here too, but that's the only two that are there. This road's closed all the way here, and it's closed inside here too, because this is all like mountain now, like man-made mountain. They got all the dirt piled up right there in the middle, as high as, I mean, it's like way up there. And they got concrete wall here and concrete wall here right now. So it's got to be an overpass that they're doing. But yeah, that right there is the ocean. Well, actually, that's the bay. It's not the ocean. So that's what we look like. That's how far we have to drive just to get to Eureka. And that's when we come in. Oh no, actually, I think that's Manila. We keep going. Yeah, here's Eureka right here. That's Target right there. Been there a bazillion times. That's the closest thing we have to a Lego store. You can see how big. It's a big, huge Target. You can see that. Huge.
That's enormous.
It's enormous, yeah. It's the biggest thing we have here. In our mall in Eureka, it should probably be bigger than what it really is now. Looking for Broadway here. B Street. It's weird, I know exactly where we're at. 6th Street, 5th Street turns. There's where it turns. We go back this way. 101. Eureka City Schools. What? I don't think so. There's Jack in the Box. Keep going. Jack in the Box is still there. Supposed to be right up here somewhere. Broadway Motel. I actually lived there. When we were homeless, that's where we lived, right there at Broadway Motel. And the mall should be right up here. In-N-Out. I don't believe they actually have that. In-N-Out's brand new. They've been there maybe a year or two, and it's already on the map. That was a big old field back in the day. Keep going, keep going. Applebee's been there. Applebee's is actually into the mall. There's a mall right there. That's our mall. Tiny ass little tiny mall. There's our Walmart. Sears, which is no longer there. And that continues over here too, because got Kohl's. This is actually all a building. It looks like a parking lot, but it's actually the building right here. So it goes all the way through here. But I bet all this is going to get closed down. All this will get torn down except for Kohl's and Walmart because they own their buildings for too long. And we have McDonald's right there, which is actually part of the mall, but those will probably be left alone too. But that's our mall. And for us to drive to the mall, it costs us $20 round trip. Just in the gas, because we've got to go all the way down Broadway, down 5th, which is the yellow right there, which is actually two different roads going one way, all the way through here, all the way up 101 here, and we are in, I believe, Arcata right there. Yep, there's Arcata. It's probably for not as far as it looks, but it's quite a ways. They say it's 7 miles, probably more like 10, maybe more, because we realize the mall's in town, so we got to go through town to get almost to the other end of town. But yeah, that's Arcata. We're at, there's a 299, which is straight to, and people ask me why we don't go to Reading. This is a 299 to Reading. It's the only way to get there, Blue Lake. That's where a popular casino is right now. This is why we don't, you can see what I mean about why we don't go to Reading very much. Through the mountains, literally. Have to drive all of that. Literally. Yeah. It's a lot better than it used to be. There's Willow Creek, and it cuts over this way. Then goes back again. Following it all around. That's 130 miles one way. Burnt Ranch, which is about halfway. Quite a ways. There goes all of that. All these mountains here. 2,000 feet above sea level is the highest it gets. It starts to ease up here. We're getting into Reading now. Oh, Weaverville. Weaverville's halfway. And look how far I've been scrolling. I'm not even halfway there yet. One of these turns into 299. Come on, which one is it? Let's scroll out first. There it is. Okay. Follow the yellow brick road here. Go that way, and it cuts back over. It's 299 again. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Takes almost as long to scroll as it does to drive there. And there's Reading. It's that far away. That's 130 miles. Right here, you come down. It's kind of exciting when you come down this hill here. This is a big hill right here. Come down into Reading. It's like going into LA. So that's where our Bricks and Minifigs is. The closest one to us. You can see how far that really is from us. People don't realize how far Reading actually is from us. We're right there at the end. See where the freeway ends right there? That's where our arcade is. See that? I tell everybody, oh, we're right at the end of 299 from Reading. Literally at the end of it. But yeah, I'm in this area right here, about where the 101 is, where you see the 101.
Yes.
We're about a mile from the ocean. In the way a crow flies. So I could run here somewhere. I know exactly where we're at. I could point out the whole place very easily, but I won't. But yeah, it was really weird seeing the LA thing. I'm surprised I don't have it updated. Or Sacramento. Sacramento's about twice as far as Reading, maybe. So we have about 300 miles. Maybe 250. See, San Francisco is about twice as far as Reading. Yeah. But it's straight down the 101, which comes straight down this way on the side of the thing. I think San Jose or in that area somewhere is where that tornado was I was telling you about. Nevada, Las Vegas. I used to live there. I'm going to get a kick out of this. I used to live over here in Utah, Springville. Oh, I'll show that on the map. There's Provo, Salt Lake City. Right outside Provo would be Springville. There's Spanish Fork. There we are. There's Springville. You guys want to see something funny? You seen Footloose, right?
Yes.
The original Footloose? Let's see. I got to find it. If it's still there. My wife told me that the high school is still actually there. I guess they never tore it down. I wish there was a way to turn it. Oh, thank you. I can turn it now. Like I'm driving it. I have to drive it to know where I'm going. Okay, go to 400. Oh, I'm not close to it yet. 400 west, 400 east is what I want. I'm not even close to it yet. Looking for the high school, what I'm doing. There we are. Springville High School right there. That's one of the places where Footloose was filmed. Let's see, which one is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, right there. It's right in there. That's where the library scene was filmed. The part where they're burning books, that's right in there. You can see it. Trees are still there and everything. That's the only part in Springville High. At Springville High, they filmed that part at. And if you go, I bet I won't find this. Okay, if we go out this way, yeah, we're trying to click to get stop doing that. Highway 89, keep going this way towards Provo. I feel like I'm showing everybody way around. University Avenue. So right about here should be the high spot, or where it used to be, anyways, at least. Yeah, I think this is about where it was. So, is that University Avenue there? Right off, good. I believe that's University Avenue right there, 189. Center Street is where the bar scene was filmed, right down this way here, where they're dancing at that bar. But if I turn it like this, you look at University Avenue. There should be an Albertsons right here somewhere. I know that's still there. Might be a little further up. Come on, they should show Albertsons. I'm sure they'll show Albertsons somewhere. I don't see it. Maybe it's not there no more. But yeah, I think I know there's a what we call it oh, that auto place. That's where the Bush Call used to be. I know that was built there. Geez, right downtown. Freedom Boulevard. That's a new one. I don't recognize any of this. It's been years since I've been there. Long time ago. But I believe, because the year of the 89, I believe it, the high spot was right in here, I believe. I'm not positive, though. It's gone, though. We tore it down years ago. So, yeah, let me close this. I could talk forever about that. Nobody else is seeing anything in here. All right, it's killing me from reaching that far. I have to reach to my mouse with nothing underneath it. But yeah, there's more people in here lurking. But, almost 2 hours now. So, you got something you're building right now, don't you?
Yes.
You have it right there near you?
My Lego school that I
Yeah.
built on the live
You have,
stream.
you have it handy? You can show us real quick if you want.
Got some white on my dresser.
Are you making like a modular where you could take the top off and everything?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought you were doing. That's pretty cool. I can't believe that Lego has not done a school yet.
They stood.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, this is what I've been doing. Let's see if I can get these to come up. I think I can present a picture too. Just slide the PDFs. I don't know if I could show pictures. Nope, I can't. Yeah, pictures can't be shown, so I would have to actually open it with something. Let's see. You open something so you can see these pictures, and I'll share the screen that way. Put it over there. Now I'll open that with that. There's always a workaround, you know.
Yes.
There's that. Now, do realize that this is all the red here is because it's transparent. So the red is actually a transparent area. That's what my city looks like right now. It's not completely finished yet. That's a digital version. This is actually gray down here is actually going to be a subway. I've got the subway in there already, but on here it's not built yet. I've got like a little holiday village up here. And these are all the buildings I have. Phil.
Right.
I saw him earlier. Oh, there he is. Yeah, but it's exactly the same way my track is. My train track here just goes in. There's a wall right here in the back of it. That's where our living room wall is. That's why the train just suddenly ends. And I've got the Town Hall, Greengrocer, National History Museum, and what is going to be the Assembly Square. That's actually not built yet. There is a space for it, though. It's like a construction site right now. So I put that like that. And then, that's what it looks like now, pretty much. And this is pretty close to what it's going to look like someday. And it's still not even complete yet. So see how I moved everything around? So you It's turned the other direction, obviously, but you got the track going through. I don't have the subway built in this yet because you wouldn't see it anyway. We got the really really low definition because I had to take a picture of this on my screen because it wouldn't let me do it. It was so big. I believe this is the bookshop. Yeah, bookshop, pet store, jazz club, which I have. I got to build it. It's right here. There's Green Grocery. That's the one I left there. We got the corner garage, town hall, National History Museum, Assembly Square, police station, and the fire brigade. So I actually own the police station, the Assembly Square, National History Museum, town hall, Green Grocer, jazz club. I own both bookshop and the pet shop, so I own pretty much everything here. The corner garage, I don't. This is the corner garage right here. I don't own that one, and I don't own the fire brigade yet. So I made this last night, and I realized I'm running out of room. There's no way I'm going to get them all in there. There's no way in this world I'm going to get them in there. So it's probably extended over here. This here goes out quite a ways right here. It's about as big as this white plate here. I just marked it white for snow. So I know that's where the winter village goes for right now. It's actually wood right now. All this is wood. I made it in the frame because with too many studs, the software goes really slow because there's too many studs to render. So I just made it into a frame. It was a lot easier, except for this top level right here. And they're all mills plated. Everything I have built is mills plated, and everything will be mills plated. But it's probably going to extend over here where this real road goes right here. Goes out about as far as this area is, further out. So just double this up and come about right here. So I could probably get quite a bit more buildings there. On this side, I may turn the road or something like that to do another building, or set of buildings behind it or something like that facing your direction. I don't know yet. I'm going to do that. But yeah, I got this done. I was like, I still got like 10 more to go. There's no way I'm going to have room for all those.
Nope.
Yeah, I still would have I would have the cafe corner, the Palace Cinema. Maybe that's it. Oh, and the diner. That's 3. I think that's all I have to place on here. I think that's the only 3 that are left. Oh, and the marketplace, and the doctor's office. So that's what, 5? In order to have every single one of them in the city, or just take the Holiday Village and move it over here and make the Holiday Village part of the city. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. Because, I mean, it's not a holiday anymore, so I could move it.
Yeah.
Right? But maybe just make it part of the city down below. But yeah, I had the road going underneath. It actually goes all the way through underneath there. Why don't you stop throwing things at me? Yeah, we getting off here with a few anyway. We only got 2 people in here. But I don't know if I want to make this a hill and go up here and come back down or what. I'm thinking doing like a little like exit that goes off in here because there's room right here. That's actually a half a plate right there, up to the white, below the white there. Just, you can kind of see it right here. I have like an overhang right here. You can see it's a half plate over before it hits the edge. This edge right here is lined up with the white one. So, but yeah, I thought about doing like a little exit that come up here to the rest of the city up here or whatever. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I'm trying to keep it original. The only thing that isn't Lego is these white things right here that hold the track up.
Yes.
They're a company that makes roller coasters. Brick, Lego brick roller coasters. That's not Lego.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's where those came from. They're like little crosses. They don't make anything like Lego at all. In fact, their bricks don't even look like Lego. They're rounded at the edges. Everything they have is rounded. They do a lot. They do a lot of corners and stuff. They have to be rounded on the edges. So, yeah, that's what that one looks like. Someday, in my dreams, once I get them all. So yeah, now we're down one person, so I might as well go off. Are you planning on any lives later or coming up?
No, not until Saturday. I have
Saturdays? So you keep yours consistent every Saturday then.
yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm going ahead and take off. Looks like my wife wants me to make dinner or something to eat. It's almost 6 o'clock here. So
Okay.
I'm hungry too. So yeah, thanks for coming in, Aaron, and for everybody else that's lurking or was lurking or whatever. If you're still lurking, my number just isn't right. Thanks for coming in, and glad we were able to talk about the fires a little bit. Didn't have anybody coming in that were being affected by it, as far as I know, but maybe they were just watching and didn't want to say anything. So thanks for coming in, everybody, and hopefully you'll subscribe if you haven't already and like this video. Doesn't even show me if anybody liked. So we'll see you later. Say bye, Aaron. Bye, Aaron.
Bye.
See ya.
Please subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of videos I post. Thanks for watching.